just said. I want to bring in our comedian Dat Phan. Dat, I mean, the first rule of comedy is that it has to be funny. The Modern Family thing I thought was really funny, but you don't think the creator should have apologized of How I Met Your Mother? Why is that?
First of all, Don, I want to thank you for not introducing me as William Hung, who sings She Bangs on American Idol. Thank you for not mixing us. I don't think the producers owe an apology at all. Are you kidding me? I just watched the entire episode. I believe there was nothing offensive about it. I think America has become hypersensitive about this stuff. I don't want to give away my age, but basically I grew up during a time when I watched Tom and Jerry, and there's episodes where the cat's blowing his brains out. No offense, but I'm not. A lot of my generation is not going around shooting up schools. It's the younger generation with the censored cartoons that's doing that. I'm not saying that the younger generation's bad. I'm just saying, well, they censored the cartoons, and yet the crime is still climbing.
Yeah. If you were here, I would hug you, because I think people are so sensitive nowadays. Things that used to happen on television. I did something on the N-word where Richard Pryor and Chevy Chase said the N-word so many times. You could not put that on television now because people are so sensitive.
Right. No, it's ridiculous. And you know, the thing is, I was watching the episode, and I'm a huge fan of the show. But putting that aside, I was waiting, and I was even talking to the producers over in New York. I was like, at what point, where's the offensive part? I don't know where it's offensive. And then at the end, when they showed the mustache, here's the deal. If the guy had a regular mustache, right, like a regular American mustache, which was an American actor playing, you wouldn't even be able to tell that he's playing an Asian guy at that point.
Yeah.
And they're talking about ancient martial arts. That's an ancient mustache. Now, I think it would be stepping too far if he starts, you know, speaking with an Asian accent, a terrible Asian accent, and then he starts eating a dog in front of everybody. I think that would be really offensive.
Everybody,
you know what I mean?
The whole crew is laughing.
But they didn't do that.
A serious interview, and you have the entire studio laughing. Listen, does it bother you at all, though? And when I read the introduction, I said the all-white cast. Does it bother you that there's no diversity on a show that it's as popular? I mean, in 2014, when you look at the demographics of America.
Well, first of all, there were some Asian cast members. There was the little Asian kid, and there was also the Asian martial arts instructor. I believe they're Asian, from what I saw, unless it was amazing prosthetics.
They're not full cast members, though. I mean, they're not. Yeah,
I understand. Roles, But the thing is, they have to show the actual cast members portraying these roles of the hand, you know, the weapon hand. Now, if you compare it to Breakfast at Tiffany's, where Mickey Rooney was playing an Asian guy with the buck teeth and the cotton in his mouth, like ha ha ha, like yes, I believe that's extremely offensive.
Yeah.
But I think we came out. Yes.
I want to play this from one of your shows on Comedy Central real quick, because I want to get your reaction.
Sure.
I'm Vietnamese people in beauty salons. How in the heck this happened here, folks? What was our plan of attack on the American job market there before we left Vietnam? What was the final meeting? It was like, Vietnam, listen up, this is a final meeting. I've been thinking about it. I know the perfect job for us. Vietnam, we take over by doing pedicure. That's how we take over.
So you can make fun of your own culture, but others can't? Is it a double standard?
Well, here's what I have to say. I mean, there's Angela Johnson, who does the beauty salon bit as well. She's Caucasian. She's not Vietnamese. I don't find it offensive that she does it. She's white. I do it because my sisters really do own a salon. And it really was called Angie's Nails, which I mentioned in the joke. It's based on the truth. It's not like I'm going, hey, we're pulling in a rickshaw, and then we're eating these animals that we shouldn't be eating, and we drive so bad that we kill everybody on the road, and then we're all terrorists. I mean, that's not my jokes. The jokes is that we do white people's nails, and then we speak Vietnamese in front of you. Which, if people think that's offensive, then they believe that the Asian culture is offensive, and it's offensive that we have people that are from another country trying to make a living doing pedicures.
William Hung, you bang. Thank you.
What? She banged her shoe. And here's the thing. Some people, they said they're offended by my accents. I love my parents. My parents have an Asian accent. That would mean that they're offended by, I feel like I'm Reverend Jesse Jackson. You want to be offended by my people? I mean, but they really do have an accent. Which means if people are offended by the accent, that means they're offended by the presence of my ancestors, which I'm very proud of.
I got to go. I could talk to you all night, though. Come back on, will you?
And I date white girls. How do you like that? I just threw in a whole nother thing for you guys.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, take that, America. Come see my...
Thanks, Dad. Check out datphan.com for Dad's tour schedule.